guys, how's it going? Master Bucks here and welcome to another episode of the Masters FC Creator Club Career Mode. In FIFA 20, yes, we are playing the quarterfinals of the Europa League today. We've got Atalanta, who are a team in real life in Serie A that should not be slept on at all, but in this, I don't know. They're probably still going to be an alright side no matter who we play. I mean, Europa League quarterfinals, no matter what team, what league they come from, they've got to be decent. So I'm going to, honestly, now that we've reached such a deep stage of this competition, I'm going to play both legs. I just am. We got a game against Newcastle and maybe Crystal Palace. I might play one of these games. If not, we're definitely playing Spurs away and maybe leaving it around Watford or Brighton and Hove Albion because, you know, the games in the Premier League, there aren't many left. And if we absolutely want to secure top four, we've still got to try to make the most of these games. And thankfully, we don't really have any other games apart from Spurs against, like, you know, top six teams that are fighting for similar positions to us. And since we've got a pretty decent little position in the Premier League table, I'm almost thinking I start dedicating more toward Europa League than I do to Premier League. I'm just thinking about it at this stage. But Atalanta are the next team we have to take on, and hopefully we will be able to do that because, like, the team that we have built, I think it's capable, especially with some of the players we have in our team. Is your previous win going to affect our opponent's morale? I don't know why it would. I mean, to be honest with you, we haven't played them yet, but we did play very well. And our team is playing really good at the moment. We're in great form. Can we continue this lightning pace? Again, if we get off to a brilliant start in the first leg, and hopefully just do bits, then yeah, who knows? But I don't know. I'm sure of it. We must avoid distractions. Yeah, we still need to be consistent and perfect over the two legs. I guess another big thing is too, we're the home team first, so trying not to let them get too many goals in, if any, today is definitely going to go a big way as well. I've got a few players that have gone up in overall, I should probably point out. Tom Davies is up to an 86. We've got Reece James up to an 86 as well. I think Elliott's gone up to an 85. And Hunter is at a 93 overall. Obviously, Ronaldo and Messi have dropped off a bit, if have not just straight up retired by this stage. But he's not the best in the world yet. I will eventually show you, but he's like 2 overall off the best player in the world. I'm sure you may be able to guess, depending on if you played enough career mode, that there may be someone else that's above him at this stage, but he is on his way to being the best. We will see how long it will take him or if he even does do it. But let's now focus on the first leg today. Atalanta against them in the Europa League. Let's start off well. Hopefully walk the second leg. Don't even need to stress by that point, but that's wishful thinking. Let's just do what we need to get into the semis. This could quite possibly be the beginning, really, of a genuine shot at a European title. I really don't see why not. I mean, there are some teams here, Feyenoord and Moscow, if we somehow end up getting whoever wins that, if we make it to the semis, that only just ensures, but makes a possibility of an appearance in the final maybe just a little bit more likely. There's a run to be had here. Arsenal, Liverpool, maybe they give us problems. Maybe there are some other teams as well. But I genuinely think now we're in a position where we could win this thing. I suppose you've got to say that about any team that could make the quarterfinal of any competition, but we're here now. We've got to see it out. My expectation now is to win this thing. The Atalanta team in real life has got guys like Gomez, Illich, and some real ball of players. You know, I wonder who's still around. They've got Luis Muriel, that's a new signing. Alan is in their team as well up top. Don't recognise too many names. Jones, I think, is Curtis Jones, formerly from Man City, or from, not Man City, from Liverpool. And I maybe don't particularly know too many others. I've got to be honest with you. It looks a very different Atalanta team to the one I know in real life that's doing bits. So I don't know. There's a lot of question marks about that team, but we are off here. The scoop, the stop and turn, or maybe not the stop and turn, but powered into the near post. Wow, they're sitting off us. They are seriously, I feel under no pressure. When I move forward, I just feel like I have all the space in the world. It's crazy. But anyway, a nice scoop turn into space, and then the stop and turn, which was more like a McGeady spin to create the space, and then smashed in on Hunter's left peg. That's 8 now in the Europa League. He is on for a stellar total at the end of his season. That is for damn sure. He was behind him and then went in front of him again. Oh my God. Jeez, he gets lucky with that, Akone. Hunter is there. Oh, that's a great save. Unbelievable. And what a deflection to get it right for one of theirs. And that's brilliantly moved on. Look at the space for Akone. How do we fuck this one up? How do we? Oh, surely not. Yeah, surely not. Hunter makes it 2. We couldn't have possibly found a way to stuff even that one up. Thankfully, the defender overcommitting actually made it nigh on impossible. The only way it wouldn't have ended up in a goal was if the keeper stopped it, but Hunter gave him absolutely no opportunity. He's finding that side netting tonight. It's brilliant. 2-0 already. That squeezed through the two of us. This is unbelievable play. Holy hell. Thankfully, the shot's straight down Travis' throat. Nicely worked. In for Adelaide. In charm again. Adelaide's in. Oh, this is great play. It'll surely be 3. Bang. Yep. No. What? Wow. I was so convinced. I literally said, yes. I thought it was in. And I'd really like to cut this guy off. Send him back a little bit if we can. There you go. Akone does the job. With 3 minutes up, though, there's surely no time. Referee, how are you giving us this? Are you serious? That's not going to... Oh, maybe it will. In charm. Oh, fingertip save. Cross back in, is it? It's a corner. It's a penalty. Oh, my God. In the 6th minute of 3. How did the referee even give us that attack? Unbelievable. This ball was so clearly going out, and he slides in through the back of Akone. It's a bit of an intriguing challenge, but it's a penalty, and I have to give it a Hunter. This will be for a first half penalty, and this is going to be for a first half hat-trick. You know he loves that top right-hand corner. Hunter. Oh, but it's fucking saved. No hat-trick yet. Could still maybe get it from the corner. How is this still going? It's crazy. Oh, gosh, Hunter, he nearly did win the header there. It's just nothing on it. Surely, referee, we're in 8 minutes now of 3. That is astounding how that was allowed to go for so long. But it is now done. My goodness me. And we go into halftime with so many opportunities to have had like a 3-goal lead at the least. Great pass, Elliott. And get on your bike again, Elliott. Or even off to the right here. Brilliantly done. We're getting him behind so easily. Surely, Jonathan Akone. Surely. And yes, with power into the roof of the net, Akone has got the 3rd. Just sorted him out with so much space, and when you hit it this hard, oh my God, it's pretty damn close though. The what am I talking about? The keeper may have even potentially gotten close to getting a hand on it, you know. Shit. Yeah, thank you for the rotation, and we passed that out brilliantly. Now Hunter, is he off? Don't forget, we're trying to get this man a hat-trick. He's now got space down the left, but we'll probably do the unselfish thing. The right thing, the ding. Oh, the keeper's got a hand on it. Unbelievable. Up the middle, straight up the middle. I want to go straight up the middle. Great ball over the top. Hunter will bring it down, and surely... Oh, it's a big one. No, it still goes through anyway. There's the 4th. There is the Hunter hat-trick. He took a very big touch, but thankfully he was able right here, here should I say, that was the heavier one, but he still finishes, again, that close to being saved and just cannoning it into the torso of the keeper, but it's enough, just lift it up over his leg, and it's in. Now I reckon it's sealed. Now I think we're good. Come on, just stop any attack that might be on here, and we'll surely seal the 4-0 win. I think, yeah, that's got to be that. That has got to be that, although this referee did let the other half go for like 5 minutes more than it should have. But there, it is done. 4-0 victory, and I dare say we have secured our spot in the semis. If I sim the second leg, there's no way we're blowing a 4-0 deficit. It can't happen, sure. Wow, I wasn't the only team that got a 4-0 win. Look at Liverpool, they got a 4-0 victory over Real Betis, so I'm assuming they're probably going through. I come out, by the way, and I found out that one of my youth players has terminated their contract, so we've just missed out on a potential decent player. I need to make sure all my older players I should promote. Anyone that's 18, 17 years of age, I'm signing. Lewis Baker, definitely got to sign someone with that overall and potential, so yeah, we'll promote him. We've got Joel Moore, so yeah, I definitely would like to go for him. We have Manuel Soria. I don't really rate... Okay, the potential's not amazing if it's only a max of 80, so we'll release him. And, of course, I've got to get Max Phillips in. Thank you very much, promoting him. And one last guy is an Italian, Mattia Esposito here, who is good potential overall, maybe is lacking. But we can sign him up as well. Everyone else will probably just let sit for now. Next game is against Newcastle away. I might maybe be inclined to play this one, but basically, look, we have got a pretty decent, not just point gap between ourselves and outside the top four, but also just an extra game in hand on Liverpool and Spurs, and even on Chelsea. So that's, or 2 on Chelsea, should I say, which is magnificent. I reckon I'll probably play the Newcastle game, and we'll play the Spurs game. This one against Atalanta, we can probably sim, in the game against Palace is at home, so hopefully, fingers crossed, bigger chance of us winning that one. Some changes for this one include McGree going in at centre attack and midfield, Kent replacing Elliott because he was a little bit tired, and Mavropanos was a bit gassed too, so Cisse moves in as well. They're pretty much the only changes, though, for this game, and if we can get this win, that'll take us to, I think, maybe even 71 points, if I'm wrong, or 68 points. Either way, we will really be putting up a bloody good points total this season. Obviously not enough to win a Premier League, which we're still just not quite there yet, but we're getting close. Hopefully we can get this win that I would expect of us, because we played so many top sides. Now I just absolutely need to take care of any team that isn't a top 6 team. Very similar back line for Newcastle, except for Danilo, who goes in. Marcus Edwards they've signed. Matthew Longstaff is in the midfield. Chris Wood and Joelinton. Okay, it's not a apart from maybe Douglas Costa playing on the wing, that's not an absolutely crazy Newcastle team. Not by any stretch of the imagination at all. So they will be the ones that will get this game kicked off at St. James's Park. And again, I've got the pressure and the expectation on myself. This is a must win. Oh no. Oh no, I thought we'd block that for sure. Travers made a big stop. Now Nuno Tavares is off. Oh my god, I've seen Hunter pretty late. He's in a pretty good spot. I'm still going this whole way with Nuno Tavares. This is one hell of a run. One hell of a run. Finds Hunter for the spectacular, but nothing. Still wins us a corner in a good spot, but it's unfortunately right to... Oh my god, Woodman, are you stopping everything that's coming at you today? What a move. Hunter, you stay on side, son. You've done a real fucking shit job there, Hunter. But Kent might get a little scoop, turn, and score! There it is! Great move that unfortunately sort of fell apart toward the end, but eventually we got there. Ryan Kent with a Premier League goal. He doesn't always get too many, but that is done beautifully there. Very well put away to beat Woodman, who's had a great start to his game today. His own player's just gotten right in his way. No wonder he stuffed him up. But I tell you what, Ryan Kent, he was of course an OG of this career mode, one of the marquee men that we started this career mode with. He's getting close to 50 goals himself, you know. Don't know if I'm going to try some skills to get past him. I should have knocked it on further so much sooner. But oh well, we at least have the lead though. We were toiling away for the whole first half to get it, and that man has delivered for us. Ryan Kent with the opener. Oh, fucking hell. Cisse has... I thought that was going to be a routine stop. I don't know what... all I ask from Cisse is a clearance, is something. He does nothing. He just gets fucking put on the dirt, like, by Joelinton. It's fucking embarrassing for you, mate. I'm cringing looking at that shit. He's fucking 6'6", and Joelinton just spun him around and put him on the dirt, and that is fucking putrid. What is that, mate? I would almost take you off right now. I'm that embarrassed by you. Come on. You're giving us an opening. Davies gets it to McGree. Just drive in there, McGree. Tight angle. This will get blocked surely, but it'll get fucking held by Woodman. I was hoping for some sort of bounce. James. Now Akone. Come on. Ball in. That's not bad. That's not bad, but McGree off target. We are going to fuck up these 3 points, seriously, with our inability to score. Are they going to lay this off? He might have a go here. No, this will be laid off. In the way. Oh, played back to him. James couldn't pass it past fucking Danilo. That's a great ball in. Oh my God! What is going on today? Literally, the pass out from James picked off, tried to stop the cross, no. Kere, it almost looked like it came off him. It's a brilliant ball floated in. He's onside. How? I don't believe it. Get in, James. Oh, fucking... Oh, my God! Are my players just fucking shit today? today or what? The performances today from some of my players have been a fucking joke. Nothing short of it. Oh my God. Might have had a chance to have got something from this game, but then now that's gone in. And I am fucking so pissed at how this game has ended up. Kent can't even fucking get around his defender. We have a corner, we could get one goal, but it won't change the result today. The thing that fucking pisses me off, right, is the fact that Woodman Woodman played brilliantly, but Woodman just made a lot of great saves. It's the fact that Jolinton was made to look like a fucking world beater. That really gets under my skin. Because, oh man, just the fucking spinning around Cisse, that shit me off big time. That was the start of it, wasn't it? Like, it all fucking started to fall apart there with that embarrassment from fucking Cisse. And even the third goal, I mean, I can't really blame him for that. I was controlling him, but I just wasn't marking him well enough at all. His lack of agility made it a bit tricky to stick in front of Longstaff, but fuck me. That is a game, that is a result that never should have gone down like that. Very, very annoyed and very angry at that. Like, it's, oh God. I just hope that doesn't do too much, those missed 3 points for our top 4 push. We still have that game in hand, but now it's effectively wasted. Let me just get a game underway with the second leg, of course, against Atalanta. We are going to win this thing then what? 6-1 on aggregate in that case then. Absolutely took them apart. It was unbelievable how Newcastle played so much better than a quarter-final Europa League team. But now the semi-finals, who do we have? It's most likely going to be an English club. It's Arsenal. We will dodge Liverpool, who would probably have been the stronger English team to get. But obviously we wanted either Feyenoord or Spartak, Moscow, whoever made it out of that particular game. We don't get them though. So, Arsenal standing between us and a Europa League final. Here is how the table is looking now after we blew that game advantage on Liverpool and Chelsea. We're down to 4th. We have got, 2 points worth of a gap on Arsenal and 3 points on Chelsea. But Chelsea still have had an extra game to play. If anything, Spurs are probably the biggest threat because they'll most likely probably overtake Chelsea. If we had just fucking won that game, we'd be on 71 points right now, and I'd really like where we were placed in the table. Now I'm not so sure. Chelsea have won their game. They've played like almost another extra one, so they're up to 68, and they just for the time being push us down. We have got 3 teams tied on 68 points. Arsenal on 66. Spurs have played 33 games on 64, so I think they might have actually lost. Oh my goodness, they did too. They played Manchester United, to be fair, so maybe an understandable result. But one last game here will sim in probably almost every other game I might play myself. Thankfully, a 3-0 win. I've got the game against Spurs coming up. By beating them, we can effectively rule them out of any top 4 chance. So check it out. They're now just completely outside of the picture. With an extra game having been played and 3 points away, a win here would basically knock them out of any Champions League hopes. Once again, only one change for the game, and it's going to be Milos Degenek going in alongside Thilo Kehrer. I would have started Cisse because he can play, but don't really know if I want to after the last game, to be fair with you. Again, it's Mavropanos, who's always, for some reason, the most tired centre-back. He's always devoid of stamina, so much more than the rest of my defenders at the moment, which is bizarre, but it's still the main team, bar one, and Degenek normally does just fine, so off we go. I keep thinking about, we win this game, we get 3 points, here's what the table looks like. God forbid what happens if we lose 2 games today. 6 drop points in the Premier League would be nothing short of catastrophic. I mean, this win is so big for both teams, of course. I mean, let's picture we don't get the 3 points. They move up to 67 points. They're so in contention at that point, Even now, they're probably pretty well removed from the equation, even if we get a draw, but a draw is not good enough. Just really quickly looking at this Tottenham team too, and it seems as though they're not playing a full-strength team. It doesn't seem as strong as it could be. Obviously, we played them earlier in a previous episode. Gazaniga's in instead of Lloris. Their backline looks so different. Musa Sissoko and Skip, maybe that's okay. Sigankov, Dele Alli, and Heung-min Son looks about starting 11 quality. And Amini Gori, no Bergwijn, Alderweireld, Sanchez. They've also brought in Ciro Immobile. He's not even playing today either. I have no idea what the reason is for them playing such a second team like this, but again, I've got the pressure on myself. I've seen this team. I just feel like I have to get it done now. Oof, Elliott with the header. The high foot was there. Tavares still moving this one on. Hunter is going to have a amazing chance. This is too simple, you know. Too simple. Bang. Up one and down the other. Thank you very much. Very early goal. Look at that. Just straight down the middle. He's obviously super quick. They're not keeping up with him. And bang into the side netting. Gosh, I wish it was that simple against Newcastle. Why wasn't it? Unbelievable. 23 goals in the Premier League now. I doubt that he's going to be able to break the record, but it's still an unbelievable season. Oh, he's gotten in front. Oh, thankfully that won't matter. As Elliott gets it down. We'll switch it to the right. So fucking Christ. Enchant gives that ball away so much. So much. Great tackle carrier to make up for it. Elliott's he going to get going? Yes. And then off to Davies and then to Ikona. Is he on? Yes, he is. Oh, surely he has to. Near post. Near post this shit, baby. Oh my God, what a save. And then Ikone, I tried to get it across him in. And the fucking idiot was just sidestepping towards it. That's an amazing stop, Gazaniga. I just wanted to cross it back on his right foot. He wouldn't fucking... He wanted to do like a 360 before crossing it in this fucking game. My God. Oh no. Driven into the dirt and a deflection clearly that did Travers for a little bit. Thankfully it went wide. That's great footwork. Oh, and Hunter. Yes! Oh, come on. God, maybe I should take that back. Maybe he might if he keeps banging in 2 goals a game like this. He is doing bits. Great footwork initially. Brilliant footwork, it has to be said, from both players. And then the finish to boot. Gosh, it's so weird. Why do I have some teams that I just don't play well against and then others, like Liverpool, and I think Tottenham I've had struggles with in the past, but oh my God, today... just doing brilliantly. That is for damn sure. Now 24 in the Prem. I wonder if we can get him at least to 30. I mean, is that too much? Like with 4 or 5 games to go in the Prem? Probably, but still though. Fucking hell. Oh, great save in the end by Travers, but whoever the hell that was just completely tore apart my defense. That was not kind. I did not appreciate it. Let's go up the other end and grab a third. Oh, fucking hell. Do not give myself a lot of favours, but still finishes it anyway. The little stop just held the run, switch it to, what, from my left to the right, and Elliott bangs it in. Look, just, I was like, oh dear, what have I done? Just holds up, waits for the defender to try to get in front, and then sharply turn around to smash it in like that is fantastic. That brings up another significant milestone. Harvey Elliott with 10 Premier League goals this season. He's really starting to score, like, with quite a lot of fit. Like, he's really starting to smash the goals in now, whereas before when he first joined he wasn't scoring as many, but now he's, oh my God, getting tons. We have 30 seconds. If that doesn't stay in, which it doesn't, that's the end of the game. Thank you very much. We'll pretty much just throw this right back in and then boot it up, because I know I won't have any chance. Done. Half time, 3-0. We're in a pretty comfortable position. Oh, man. How come Tottenham away is so much easier than Newcastle away? This game can be so inconsistent. That's a great ball in. Back stick. Back stick. I'm concerned. My God, look at the swarm of Tottenham. Fucking hell. Players that were running into the box there to follow up. And in the end, it's the guy that gets his shot saved that gets another go at it. Unbelievable. Like, fuck. It's a tight angle. Ali is still able to put it in. But I just hope that maybe he might miss, or that the fucking ball wouldn't get put right back to him, but of course it would do. Brilliant play, for the time being anyway. And in the middle, Hunter runs into trouble. Deflection! I think I might have got there if I had just been a little more onto it earlier. I think I want this man. For the deflection that goes in, it comes off of Elliott, oh my God, a bunch of shenanigans going on there that somehow there was a player, a deflection, offside in there somewhere. God damn it. All right, we are nearly done here today. We had a little minor scare with their goal, obviously, at the earlier stages of this first half, but I think nothing is really going to happen that would make us stuff up this chance to win the game. In fact, I think we'll probably kill it off right here. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Jeff Adelaide gets his goal and seals the game. One of our better players for this season gets on the score sheet once again. It's not anywhere close to Hunter Hunter's tally, but it's still very impressive nonetheless. Brilliant. I still don't exactly know what the cause of this Tottenham team selection was. The fact that it was such a rotated side. I mean, their centre attacking midfielders and their wingers, they were pretty strong, but their striker was clearly not a first choice striker. I think he was maybe second choice, as was their entire back line. It was crazy, but hey, it is what it is, and it's a 4-1 win for Masters FC. That goes a long way to helping us in the Champions League fight, but it completely ends Tottenham's chances, surely, of any Champions League football. Man City got a win, as did Manchester United, so those two continue to scrap for this title. I thought Man City was going to run away with it, but I tell you what, Manchester United are getting up some decent results too. It could still go either way. All I know is I'm not going to have any part of it because, hell, I'm like one game away from it being mathematically impossible for me to win the title. It's very nice to see every team on 34 points too now, so you can see exactly where everyone really is, all right? Us in third, 2 points ahead of Arsenal, 3 points ahead of Liverpool. So the fight is really going to be between us three, I think. I mean, Chelsea maybe have a shot, maybe, but I don't think there'd be any threat to like us per se being 6 points behind with only 12 points on offer. We could not possibly let them in any way overlap us. That would be so embarrassing if we did. So fingers crossed we don't let that happen and we're able to just finish ahead of either Arsenal or Liverpool, and then we'll be good. In fact, I've got this game against Watford at home. I'm going to make this the last game that I will sim for the rest of the season. Every other game is going to be getting played. You see why I'm picking Watford with it being a home game, their recent record not being great, and with us securing the 3-1 win and the 3 points. That's it. Every other game's getting played, but a game and a result I would have expected. A brace for Tom Davies is pretty good and pretty rare. Looks like Hunter having quite the little run in his last few games in the Europa League too. I've actually put him up toward the top of the top scorers in the Europa League, not just the top scorer in the Premier League too. He's played one extra game than Diogo Roland though, but I mean, he's now out of the competition, so Hunter could finish with more. Probably should do, because Valencia are out, Feyenoord are out, as well as Everton and Hoffenheim, so his nearest rival is really Roberto Firmino. I can't see him getting like 5 goals for the rest of the Europa League. And then looking at the Premier League, his biggest rivals look to be Oyarzabal as well as Bernardo Silva. I'm assuming that is. Belotti's a long way away, so one of those three will probably win it. I think we might see Hunter win his first Golden Boot potentially as well. His first Premier League Golden Boot anyway, and he might go and maybe double it with a Europa League Golden Boot too, because we have the semi-finals to play. I'm sure he'll be a factor. The first leg we will play in the next episode because we will leave things here. Thank you everybody for watching. Until the next episode, it's getting down to the business end. Top 4 is on the line. Champions League could potentially be quite the possibility next season, and maybe even a Europa League final. That would be nuts. Can we make it happen? Only time will tell. Till the next episode, don't forget to like and subscribe. Check out the Masters FC Club store. Have a good one. Bye-bye.